You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Now it's time for Facts First.
All right, it's time for Facts First.
Well, that is assuming that Mick sends through the facts this week.
Yes, right. Nothing so far.
Maybe the fax is broken, I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Oh, here we go. I'll get it, mate. I'll grab it. Yeah, Mick.
The facts are being withheld.
What?
Production standards remain unacceptable.
Mate, just send the facts.
My research has been repeatedly disrespected.
Mick, we literally read the facts every episode.
Further review is underway.
Mate, are you alright?
Processing.
He hung up again.
There's something not right with Mick.
Something is definitely not right. I'm not sure what's going on there. He's definitely losing it, I think. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait till the facts arrive. Some technical difficulties, Wibbles.
We'll throw two.
Hang in there,
hang in, guys.
Oh, hot off the facts. He's come through with the goods after all that. We do have facts here. I guess I'll go first, Wibbles.
Yeah, hit us.
What has he done here?
What has he done here?
We've got 6 facts.
6.
And again, I don't know how
Shall we start with 1?
accurate. Well, we should maybe not start at all. Anyway, we'll try. Fact number 1. Australia's first colour television broadcast. Australia officially switched to colour television on the 1st of March 1975, just a couple of years ago. A day known as C Day.
Ooh, could be
no.
tricky. No,
No.
I won't go there.
All the major
That's
TV
tricky.
networks launched colour broadcasting at the same time. There you go. And it was treated as a huge national event with countdowns, special programming, and television advertisements promoting the arrival of colour TV into Australian homes. It's hard to think that there wasn't colour TV prior to 1975, which, whilst we weren't born,
No.
for me it doesn't seem as long ago as I would have thought.
Do you remember getting your first colour? I remember our first TV was actually black and white. And then
Yeah,
we got
we
colour
had a
TV.
black and white TV. We did, yes.
Yeah.
And I do remember it happening. But
It was a big deal getting a colour TV back in the
75.
early 80s. Oh, it was probably, mid 80s, I'd say.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy to think.
Crazy. I
What
like
have we
it. Number 2. Oh, well, you might know this little show, Neighbours. It's become a worldwide hit. Neighbours become one of Australia's biggest television exports ever, especially in the United Kingdom.
They love it there.
Yeah, they're mad for it, right?
love it.
Yeah. Kylie's done pretty well over there, obviously.
Oh,
Where it once attracted more than 20 million viewers. That is
That's crazy.
Australia's, 90% of Australia's population watching that.
Watching Neighbours.
The series launched in 1985 and introduced audiences around the world to Ramsay Street, of course, and its iconic characters. It also helped launch the careers of several Australian actors and musicians, including Kylie, of course.
Musicians is a loose terminology.
Very, very loose. What about Jason Donovan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Jason Donovan.
JD.
Oh, Craig McLachlan.
Oh, can we put a bit of moment on here?
We can,
Please,
we can.
Please do.
We can do what we want.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, right.
So the show essentially turned these people into huge pop culture stars throughout the late
Icons.
80s and
Icons.
90s. Yeah, icons.
Fact number 3, Wibbles. You'll like this. Hey Hey It's Saturday,
Ah,
a show we've talked
what a
about before,
banger.
and we will talk about again in this episode.
Banger.
Started off as a kids show. I wasn't familiar with
didn't know that. No, I
Hey
didn't
Hey
know.
originally began as a children's television program in 1971, before evolving into one of Australia's most iconic variety shows, which we know very well. Hosted by Daryl Summers and featuring Ozzy Ostrich. Also love Ozzy Ostrich.
Yeah.
And the show became famous for its chaotic humour, live performance, celebrity guests, games, and unpredictable segments. Yeah, it was a great show.
It was unpredictable, wasn't
Through
it?
the
Yeah.
80s and 90s, it became a genuine Saturday night institution in this country,
True,
with
yeah.
entire families tuning in every Saturday night. We were those families.
Yep, definitely.
Loved it, loved it. But yeah, it was a kids show to start with.
Brett
Makes sense.
Simons, yeah, it was a wild show, really. Like it was
a great
it was
show.
kind of like unscripted. It felt like in parts, right?
Yeah, and it's like, mate, Dickie Need,
yeah,
so good. So, Mrs. Summers, Mrs. Summers.
yeah. It was a great show. Miss that. And like you said, it was family night. You sat down and watched.
Yeah,
Saturday. Like,
it was one way of keeping people at home instead of out in the town.
Yeah,
well, that's for
true.
sure.
That's true.
Yep.
Fact number 4: Blue Heelers was nearly cancelled. So Blue Heelers struggled with ratings during its early run and almost was cancelled before eventually becoming one of the most iconic Australian dramas of the 1990s.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow, yeah. Premiering in 1994, the series focused on police officers working in the fictional country town of Mount Thomas. Yeah.
A lot of stuff happened in Mount Thomas.
A lot of crime happened in
crime.
Mount Thomas. Dangerous place, stay away. As the show evolved, it became darker, of course, more character-driven and emotionally grounded, which helped turn into a massive rating success that ran for well over a decade. I never watched it, but
It was on occasionally at our place, but
Yeah, right.
Blue Hill is massively popular.
Yeah.
Fact 5 here, Wibbles. Australia helped pioneer reality TV, and that it did. Now, most people on the internet, interwebs, you people,
webs,
may not
the
know
webs.
about Sylvania Waters.
Oh, I do remember.
I remember that one, which aired in '92, and is considered one of the earliest examples of reality TV, and it was, and it's trash.
Trash.
I must say. Years before the genre exploded in the 2000s, the series followed the daily lives of an Australian family living in Sydney and gave audiences an unusually personal look into real family relationships and domestic life. It was a novelty thing then, and it didn't take off for quite some time, but obviously then Big Brother, which
Became a global
huge
sensation,
and
right?
everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
And all what people wanted to do was see tits and ass.
Pretty much.
But Sylvania Waters.
Sylvania Waters, one I'd forgotten about actually,
There you
but yeah, well before our time, right? Yeah, it was kind of a bit.
we didn't.
before our time.
92, but we
Yeah.
didn't.
Wasn't
We were
for us.
watching cartoons in '92.
Yeah, it was
Sylvania
watching
Waters wasn't high on our priority.
No, it wasn't right up there, was it? Fun fact number 6 is Australian TV quotas change the television forever. So Australian broadcasting laws required television networks to air a minimum amount of locally produced content, so helping fuel the explosion of Australian dramas, soaps, comedy, children's program, and a variety of television throughout the 80s and the 90s.
Makes sense that they did that.
Yeah,
it was good for Australia.
Yeah, well, it needed it too. Otherwise, it would have all been imported,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So, without these quotas, Australian television may have been dominated almost entirely by imported American and British programs.
Yeah.
So, instead, audiences grew up with uniquely Australian shows, voices, humour, and stories that helped shape the country's television identity for generations. Which is true, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I think particularly in the '90s, growing up, like you got to, I guess it built a culture for the country, and it certainly, I think, it's one of those things that over the course of the '90s we did lose. It sort of disappeared into the 2000s, and we did get a lot more imported TV, which we'll get to some of those later in our top 10. But
Remember Hey Dad?
Hey Dad, yeah, there's so many good. We've got a whole bunch to go through, and it's going to be interesting to look at those and then think back to that time period, because it certainly isn't that kind of Australian broadcasting now. Well, that's it for Facts First. Tell you what, lucky it's the last episode because Mick's lost his shit. Anyway, look, time for our top 5s.
Let's hit it.
Take it away, Slick Mick. Please don't stuff this up.